Hi children, good morning. Take page number 77, the EVS part, lesson number 10, uses of plants and animals. Uses of plants and animals. Children, do you know plants are useful in our daily life? Yes or no? We eat different types of vegetables. We eat different types of fruits. Yes or no? So your mother prepare curries with the help of vegetables. And on Sundays you will be having, usually on Sundays you will be having the non-veg that comes from animals. And the egg is also an animal product. Okay, not only this, you drink milk every day. That milk is a dairy product, comes from animals like cow, buffalo. Okay, next one. If you go for the curd, ghee, cheese, all these are the dairy products which are made from milk only. The milk comes from, yes, animals. Okay, and now it is winter season. You are wearing sweaters. Okay, yes or no? So those sweaters are made up of wool. Comes from an animal? Yes, sheep. So that is also a animal product. Okay, right. Now let's see the uses of plants and animal life. Okay, in this lesson we are going to learn the use of plants and animals. So here it's time to warm up. It's time to warm up. We give you food, clothes and shelter. We give you food, clothes and shelter. Don't you take care of us? Who is asking there? Yes. Who is asking? The plants and the animals. We give you food, clothes and shelter. Don't you take care of us? Yes, children. If you observe the plants gives us vegetables. Plants gives us food. Plants gives us shelter. The wood is made from the plant only. Now in your house, okay, your windows and doors are made from the wood only. That is a product of plant. So here now it is a time to warm up. The plant is asking like this. Plants and animals, we give you food, shelter and clothes. Don't you take care of us? Yes, we have to take care of the plants and animals, children. And here see, the animal is also, we help you a lot. We need just your care. So here see, this place plant, this is animal. So these both are, okay, asking us to take care of them. Now let's go for the time to know how can we imagine our life without plants or animals. Can you live without plants or animals, children? Not only you, even here see, even your parents, your friends, you and even me also, okay, anyone you take, any human being can't live without plants and animals. We can't imagine the life of the human beings without the, yes, plants and animals. We cannot. Our world is nothing without green trees. So without green trees, our world is nothing. Our world is nothing without green trees. Understand? Birds. Green trees, birds. Next one, wild animals. Green trees, birds, wild animals. And fishes. Forests. Insects. Microbes. And others. So here see, we can't imagine the life, okay, of human without plants and animals. Our world is nothing without green trees, without birds, without wild animals, without fishes, forest, insects, microbes and others. All these are living organisms, children. All of them are a part of big ecosystem. Okay, so all of them are part of big ecosystem. What is ecosystem, children? It is a place where the organisms interact and live. We have been destroying our home planet for over a century. So we are destroying the natural resources. We are destroying the nature. We are destroying the plants and animals over a century. We build factories and create pollution. See, children, development is must and should. But development and conservation should go in a harmony. That means, yes, be sure that the development is required for the country. But at the same time, conservation of the nature, conservation of the natural resources, conservation of the plant and wildlife is very important, children. But we are building the factories and creating the pollution. Human beings are dependent upon plants. Yes, children, without plants we can't live. We are getting the oxygen from plants only. We are getting shelter from plants only. We are getting food from plants only. But what we are making? We are destructing the trees. We are going for deforestation, cutting the trees unnecessarily during road widening and clearing the forest for the factories. So all these things we are doing, children. So that is not fair. Why? Because these plants are giving us the food, air, shelter, all these things. That means we have to take care of the plants. Directly or indirectly, plants provide food, clothing, fuel, shelter and many other necessities of life. What the plants will provide, children? Yes, plants provide food, shelter. Directly or indirectly, plants are providing food, shelter, clothing, fuel and many other necessities of life. So that is why we have to protect the plants and even the animals also. Okay. Children, now see the uses of plants. First one is food. Plants are very useful to us and we get most of our food from plants. Yes, children, we get leafy vegetables, we get fruits. Yes or no? We get vegetables. All the food, most of the food we are getting from the plants only. Everybody needs food to stay alive. So everybody needs food to stay alive. We can't live without food, children. Can we live, children? No, we can't live without food. And food is one of our basic needs. Yes. Food, clothing, shelter. These are the basic needs. Food is very important, children. If you won't eat the food, you can't get energy. If you can't get energy, you can't read, you can't write, you can't study, you can't work. So here it gives us energy to work. Most of our food comes from plants. Most of our food comes from plants. Plants gives us many things. Plants gives us many things. So what the plants will give? Plants gives us vegetables. Plants gives us vegetables. Children, do you know vegetables? Can you give some examples of vegetables, children? Yes, brinjal, tomato, lady's finger, all these are vegetables. Next one, fruits. Plants gives us fruits, vegetables, cereals. What is this, children? Cereals, pulses. Okay. So here plant gives us vegetables, fruits, cereals, pulses. What are cereals? Rice, wheat, all these are called as cereals. Can you give some examples of fruits, children? Yes, mango, orange, pomegranate, okay, pear, all these are kiwi, all these are fruits. Next one, cereals, rice, wheat, these are cereals, children. Pulses, red gram, green gram, Bengal gram, all these are pulses. So here plant gives us vegetables, fruits, cereals and pulses. Plants also gives us coffee, tea, sugar. Okay, plants also gives us coffee, tea, sugar, oil, spices. So these are the things that are coming from the plants. We get food from different parts of the plant. Yes, children, we get food from the different plants. From the roots we get the food. From the stem we get the food. From the leaf, from the seeds, all these children. We eat roots, leaves, stems, flowers and fruits. See, we eat roots. We eat stem. We eat leaves. We eat flowers. We eat fruits. So these many are there, children. So fruit is one of the many foods we get from plants. So here fruit is one of the many foods we get from plants. Other parts of the plant we use for food include. Now we have learned that we get food from roots, we get food from stem, we get food from leaves, we get food from flowers, we get food from fruits. So here once again I repeat here, see children, plants are very useful to us and we get most of our food from plants. Everybody needs food to stay alive. Yes, without food we can't work. Why? Because food gives us energy. So if you eat only, you will get energy. And it is one of our basic needs. Okay, most of our food comes from plants. Plants gives us many things. Plants gives us vegetables, fruits, cereals and pulses. Plants also gives us coffee, tea, sugar, oil and spices. We get food from different parts of the plant. So like roots, like stem, like leaves, like flowers, like fruits. Okay. Children, just now told you that fruit is one of the many foods we get from plants. Other parts of the plants we use for food include leaves and stems. What is that, children? Leaves and stems. Next one, roots. Next one, seeds. So let us go for the examples. That means not only the fruit, even the other parts of the plant are also gives us the food. Now leaves and stems. Okay, celery, lettuce, silver beet. Celery, lettuce, silver beet. Next one, roots. Examples, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, cassava, radish, parsnip. So these are the items that we are getting from roots. Now let's go for seeds. Wheat, rice, legumes, groundnuts, that is groundnuts is peanuts, tree nuts. Tree nuts example is walnuts, almonds. So see children, now let us see, not only fruits, even the leaves and stems also gives us food, the roots gives us food, and the seeds also gives us food. Leaves and stems, celery, lettuce, silver beet, these are the examples. Roots, actually potato is a modified stem children, but it comes under roots here. Potatoes, carrot, beetroot, cassava, radish, parsnip. Seeds, wheat, rice, daily we eat, legumes, groundnut, that is peanuts children, and tree nuts, that is walnuts and almonds. Okay, walnuts and almonds. So here, now food from plants are packed with many nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So what are present here? Vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So these are very, very important children. Okay, so plant food contains vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Now here see the vegetables are given example: beetroot, turnip, cauliflower, spinach, lettuce, cabbage. So these are the vegetables. So once again I say here, not only the fruits children, even the other parts of the plants are also useful. Now let us see leaves and stem. Example: celery, lettuce, silver beet. Roots: potatoes, carrots, beetroot, cassava, radish, parsnip. Seeds: wheat, rice, legumes, groundnuts, tree nuts, that is walnuts and almonds. And here plants food contains are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Okay.